Olympic champion and world record holder Donovan Bailey taking on America's Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson, world record holder at 200 meters, double gold medalist at Atlanta. And on the stagger at the start, Johnson will be approximately 8 feet ahead. You're looking at Bailey, who chose the inside lane, and as we have been saying throughout this program, has been complaining about the configuration of the track. He expected the curve to be less sharp and had hoped for a longer straightaway. He got neither, but he's running.
Michael Johnson said to Donovan Bailey yesterday, if you think your lane is too tight, let's trade lanes. I'll take the inside, and I'll give you a meter lead. Donovan Bailey didn't have any of that.
And we were talking about the configuration of this track. It's supposed to simulate lanes 3 and 4 from Atlanta. Remember that Michael Johnson set his world record in Atlanta from lane 3, so he's actually running one lane out from that. Slightly gentler curve, but Johnson is the greatest turn runner in history. That should be the key.
In the blocks and ready to go. Explosive start by Johnson. Pretty good start by Donovan Bailey. Bailey on the lead. Bailey on the lead, and Johnson has pulled up lane. Bailey will win it easily. Johnson has pulled up lane. What a tragic finish after all of the hype and all of the war of words. Johnson pulled a muscle.
Donovan Bailey doing what he said he would do. He said he would put pressure on over the first 50 meters and would put Michael Johnson in a position that Michael Johnson wasn't familiar with last year and in earlier years in 200 meters. He ran a storming turn against all odds. Everyone said, including me, that Michael Johnson was the guy with shorter legs, a lower center of gravity, the man who the turn would favor. And you have to wonder when the injury came to Michael Johnson. What point in the race did he feel that?
They seem to pull up very quickly with about 40 meters to go. We'll take a look at it again. I'm sure there is a standing ovation here. And a sizable crowd, as it turned out, at the Sky Dome. Their hero, Olympic champion, Donovan Bailey, is indeed the world's fastest man. But Michael Johnson in some obvious pain. Bailey was ahead before the injury appeared to occur, at least to affect him. Bailey, I guess the question, gentlemen, could he go 150 without decelerating too much? It appears that he has answered that question and certainly is the world's fastest man.
Well, the time of 15 seconds flat doesn't really answer the questions of fastest man in terms of straight ability, Dwight Stones, because both of these men can run faster than that. There's no question that Donovan Bailey can run faster than 15 seconds, and there's no doubt that on many times Michael Johnson has passed the 150-meter mark faster than 15 seconds. But for this day, it's definitely Donovan Bailey.
Michelle Tafoya is there with Michael Johnson. Michelle?
All right. Michael, you pulled up at about what point and what happened?
I felt my quad just tighten up coming out of the curve. It kind of loosened up, and I tried to keep running. Then it just went ahead and pulled, so, you know, it happened.
Had you seen any sign in your training or any kind of warm-up that anything like this would happen?
No, not at all. I've been very confident. My races have gone well. Training has gone well. That's what happened.
Obviously, you're very disappointed, but I got to ask the question. Certainly, Donovan is going to claim now that he is the world's fastest man, and the word rematch has already come up. Can you even think about that at this point, or what will your response be to those who say that this clearly proves Donovan is the fastest man?
Well, even if I had one, and I feel very confident that I could have, people still probably would have said that. Some people would have said that. Everyone is always entitled to their opinion, and you know, I can't do anything about that.
Michael, thank you for joining us. Let's send it back upstairs to Tim Ryan.